Rome at its height is often imagined as the safest place on earth. The empire is wealthy, its borders guarded, its roads stretching across continents like veins carrying lifeblood. Grain fleets arrive from distant provinces. Law, order, and spectacle bind society together. From the outside, everything appears disciplined, confident, even prosperous. Yet for the average Roman, survival is never guaranteed. This is the central contradiction of ancient Rome. Step away from emperors and marble statues, and daily life becomes precarious. One injury, one failed harvest, one fire, one illness, and everything can unravel. This is not the story of a collapsing civilization. For many, Rome functions. People laugh, work, eat, raise families, attend games, and experience moments of genuine joy. But beneath that functioning surface lies a quieter reality. Ordinary Romans live close to the edge, supported by vast systems they neither control nor can repair when they fail. Using archaeology, ancient texts, and modern historical reconstruction, we can begin to understand what daily life felt like around 150 AD, not as legend or spectacle, but as lived experience. Rome was powerful. Ordinary Romans were vulnerable. And understanding that tension is the only way to understand the empire at all. Most Romans do not live in villas. They live in insulae, crowded apartment blocks packed tightly into narrow streets. From the outside, these buildings appear solid. Inside, they are fragile. A single room often houses an entire family. If you are fortunate, perhaps two. Families sleep, cook, eat, store tools, and raise children in the same confined space. Privacy does not exist. Quiet is rare. The higher you live, the cheaper and more dangerous it becomes. Upper floors are poorly constructed, supported by wood rather than stone. Fires spread quickly. Collapse is a constant threat. Roman writers themselves warned citizens against renting rooms too high above the street. Beds are simple frames or straw pallets. Blankets are thin. In winter, cold creeps through cracks in walls and floors. Cooking happens over small braziers or portable stoves. Smoke gathers, sparks fall. Entire neighborhoods can burn from a single accident. This is not unusual. It is expected. Water rarely flows directly into apartments. Someone must fetch it, often women or children hauling heavy jars up filthy staircases. Waste disposal is equally crude. Without internal sewage, refuse is dumped into streets, drains, or shared latrines. Disease spreads easily. Smells never fully fade. This is not viewed as misery. It is normal life. Romans adapt. They socialize outdoors, rely on neighbors, and live communally. But inside an insula, security is always temporary. You are housed, but never truly safe. Food offers no certainty either. Rome feeds its population, but just barely. Most ordinary citizens do not dine on lavish banquets. Survival depends on grain. Bread is life. Coarse loaves of wheat or barley, often dark and gritty, sometimes stretched with cheaper fillers. For the urban poor, food is not earned so much as managed. The state distributes subsidized grain through the annona system. Without it, the city would riot. This is not generosity, it is control. Meals are repetitive. Bread, porridge, olives, beans or lentils when affordable, occasional vegetables. Meat is rare. Fresh fish is costly. Cheese and eggs appear only with luck. Many apartments are too cramped or dangerous for regular cooking. So street vendors provide cheap hot food. Soups, stews, bread soaked in oil or broth. Enough to continue working, rarely enough to feel satisfied. Hunger is familiar, even in stable times. A delayed shipment, a storm at sea, a political disruption, and prices surge overnight. Wages do not rise with them. Families stretch meals thinner. Children eat less so adults can labor. Skipping meals becomes routine without being named. Beneath Rome's grandeur lies a city dependent on fragile logistics, always one crisis away from shortage. Disease fills the spaces where nutrition fails. Roman cities are crowded beyond modern imagination. Narrow streets, shared water, open drains, and animals living alongside humans create ideal conditions for illness. Clean water exists through aqueducts, but access is unequal. Fountains and baths flow. Many homes rely on wells or contaminated sources. When sickness strikes, it feels sudden. Fever, weakness, pain, fear. Medicine exists, but it is limited. Doctors are expensive. Many are trained through apprenticeships rather than formal science. Treatments mix herbal remedies, diet changes, superstition, and bloodletting. There is no knowledge of bacteria, no antiseptics, no antibiotics. Minor wounds can become fatal infections. Childbirth is especially dangerous. Many women survive labor only to die days later from fever. Public baths, symbols of Roman hygiene, also spread disease. Crowded, warm, and reused water circulating illness. Death is not dramatic, it is routine. Families expect sickness eventually. They plan for it, fear it, but accept it. Survival in Rome is not about avoiding danger, it is about enduring it. Law, though famous, offers little comfort. Roman law is detailed and expansive, but not equal. Your experience of justice depends on status: citizen, foreigner, woman, slave. Citizens possess rights. Slaves possess almost none. Punishments are public: beatings, forced labor, executions. The goal is deterrence, not fairness. Trials exist, but wealth and status outweigh evidence. Slave testimony is extracted under torture because pain is believed to produce truth. Prisons are not long-term institutions, but holding cells, dark, crowded, unsanitary, where survival itself is uncertain. For women, legal space is narrow. Authority passes from father to husband. Independence is rare. Domestic abuse is often ignored unless it disturbs public order. For slaves, law becomes a weapon. Masters can punish freely. If a master is murdered, every slave in the household may be executed regardless of guilt. Fear sustains order. Obedience becomes survival